Hello there everyone and welcome back to ScorpioTech. In this video I'm going to be unboxing and checking out Akko's Mod 007B HE magnetic switch wireless keyboard. And for those of you into keyboards, you'll know that HE or Hall effect keyboards are a very hot topic right now, and they can actually give you a competitive advantage when gaming. Unlike traditional mechanical keyboards that rely on physical contact to register a key press, Hall effect keyboards use magnets for incredibly fast and accurate inputs. And as this is the very first HE keyboard I've had my hands on, I was very excited to check out the switches and see how they worked. I've really loved the previous Akko keyboards that I've reviewed, so I did have pretty high hopes coming into this, and I was not disappointed. Aside from all the extras like the keycaps, keycap puller, switch puller, and a nice USB Type A to USB Type C coiled cable, the keyboard was very well packaged. Talking of the keyboard, this thing is heavy. But heavy in a good way, if that makes any sense. It's a really solid aluminium keyboard and it immediately feels premium. But then I think you would hope so with the keyboard coming in at about £176, it's certainly not cheap. Taking a look around the board, you can see that it has these beautiful sort of goldy brass accents which I think look fantastic on the black frame. And here you can definitely see where the weight comes from. The board is quite chunky with the back being raised in comparison to the front with no adjustable feet built in. And obviously it will come down to personal preference, but I do really like the profile of this board. On the back of the keyboard you have a USB Type C port on the left, but no other buttons or designs, making this overall a very clean and minimal keyboard. As with most keyboards these days, it also features tri-mode connectivity via Bluetooth, 2.4 GHz wireless with the included dongle, and of course wired. It also has a built-in 3600 mAh battery, which is fantastic, but of course it will drain a lot faster if you opt for the built-in RGB lighting that I'll showcase a little bit later. This keyboard also features linear Akko cream yellow magnetic switches which feel and sound great to use. Take a listen. So yeah, again, it is preference, but that was certainly hitting the spot for me. It feels incredibly smooth to type on this board. I'm not sure if that's down to the HE switches or the great build quality, or perhaps a combination of both. Just look how awesome these switches are though. No pins, just a built-in magnet that results in precise and rapid responses. So cool. But yeah, these things are great to use, and it's nice to see the board is hot swappable as well, so if you do want to change things up, you can. The keycaps are cherry profile double shot PBTs, which are strong and well built, although don't offer any shine through for the RGB lighting. And in Europe, this board comes with extra ISO UK and ISO Nordic keycaps, which is pretty neat. Quickly back to the Hall effect magnetic switches, they allow for awesome implementations such as dynamic keystrokes and rapid triggers. Dynamic keystrokes essentially means you can have multiple operations on a single key depending on how you press it, and rapid triggers means you don't have to reset the key's position every time you want to activate it. You can simply raise and lower as fast as you like. And that's not all, there is also things like toggle key to essentially rapid fire, and mod tap that allows you to create dual functions for specific keys. As well as the Mod 007B, Akko have a range of other Hall effect magnetic keyboards on their site from about £90 and up, including this stunning Mod 007V3 Year of the Dragon HE keyboard that is a very popular choice. I'll leave links to all of these down in the description if you want to take a browse through the website. Although I'm a fan of the clean design, I don't think I'll ever like the location of the switch that you'll find under caps lock. Pushing this switch up will ready the board for connection to Mac, and pushing it down will ready it for Windows. Of course, if you want to use it wirelessly, make sure you plug the dongle into a spare USB port on your device, or if you want to connect via Bluetooth, simply press and hold FN and either E, R or T to begin the pairing process. You can also easily switch between inputs this way. For example, if you wanted to change from Bluetooth to wireless, you would simply press FN and Y. The knob is also really handy with the default setting adjusting your volume, or by pressing it in once, it will then adjust the RGB's brightness. I found this pretty cool. You can adjust the key travel time by pressing FN and either 1, 2, 3 or 4 depending on your desired profile, to anything down to 0.5mm, which is insane. You can literally brush your finger lightly across the top of the board in the most sensitive mode and it will still pick up the inputs. It is incredibly accurate. There's also a neat feature to check your battery percentage by holding down FN and space. It's really convenient and ensures you know when to charge before it's too late. As for RGB, you have about 20 different lighting presets, all of which can have their speed, direction and brightness adjusted. And by pressing FN and center, you can change your current effects color to really personalize your board. The RGB is surprisingly good, even though there's no keycap shine through. It's bright and vibrant, and there's a really nice selection of presets, or you can customize your own through the Akko Cloud driver, which offers a decent amount of customization. Overall, the Akko Mod 007BHE is a fantastic keyboard both in its design and features. It looks great, it feels great, and it's smooth to use, but of course it does come at a price. I think you'd really have to love the design in order to spend that kind of money on the keyboard, or have very specific uses for the features like dynamic keystrokes and mod tap, but there's no doubt that you'd be happy with this product. A big thanks to Akko for supplying the keyboard, but as always, all thoughts and opinions are my own. If you'd like to find out more, make sure to check out the description, and thank you all so much for watching.